Hello, welcome to another dev showcase. In this video, guys, I'm going to be talking about my game called Pong Reloaded. Super basic game. This will probably be a very short video. I just thought I'd document a bit of a background on its development. I made this game in, I think, 2 days, maybe 3 days, working just like a few hours a day. Really basic. I just recreated Pong essentially, but there's a few things I did differently, or a few things I tried for the first time in this game, which I'm going to talk about. Which, I learned some stuff basically. This is the itch.io page. It's a browser game, so if you'd like to play it for yourself, I'm going to leave a link in the description. It's completely free. You can play in a browser. Yeah, check it out. Essentially, there's only two options in the game. You either play one player or you play with a friend on the same device, though. So two friends, sit next to each other, play together. I'll show both, but so here's first like one player. It shows you the controls, up and down. So I'm on the left side. And yeah, this is pretty much the game. It goes up to 11 as I believe classic Pong does. So, oh wow, I can't believe I missed that. So something I did differently in this game compared to like other games I've done is I played around with post-processing for the very first time. So you'll probably notice that all the white in the game is glowing. But there's also a few more effects. There's also a lens distortion, so it's so hard to explain what it looks like. The only way to really notice it is if I turn it off, but there's no option to turn it off in the game. It just makes the screen look a little bit rounded. I also put a bit of a chromatic aberration, I believe it's called. It's basically when you separate the red, blue, and green colors from each other. So if you look in like the corners of the game, you can see like a little bit of like red and blue and green just sort of leaking out. It just gives the game a bit of like a retro look, which I really dig. It's like a fusion of retro and modern. At least that's what I was going for, at least when I was making it. I'm really happy with how it came out visually. I had my dad play it actually, and he's actually played the original Pong, and he played it and he was like, "Oh, Arya, the paddles move too slow. You should do it like with a mouse so you can move the paddles as fast as possible." And that was actually a pretty great suggestion, but this was just like a one-off prototype. I'm not really planning on fleshing out Pong. But yeah, I mean, it was interesting to hear his insight as somebody who's actually played the original Pong. I haven't played the original Pong. I've just played, all the various different recreations online. Something I wish I did differently was add a way to get to the main menu. There's no way to get to the main menu other than to finish the game. So I'm actually just going to reload the page and run the game again, because I just want to quickly show how two-player works. So you go into two-player. Left hand side plays with W and S, and the right hand side plays with the arrow key. So right now I'm controlling both sides. I guess something else I forgot to mention was the AI that I had in the single player version. It was pretty fun. It was pretty fun writing that AI. It was the first time I've written, I guess, AI in a sense. I mean, I obviously wrote AI for my game Wrath of Anubis, the zombies that come. I wrote AI for them, but a lot of that was handled by Unity for me, which was nice. But in this game, I actually had to it was still very simple, but I had to, ooh, that's weird. I had to write a simple script to have the enemy paddle sort of move to the position where it predicts the ball to be and catch it. I don't know why I'm playing against myself here. So yeah, really basic game. Not much to say. Just fun to play, I guess, kind of, if you like Pong. This was really just more for myself to play around with post-processing than anything else, but I really did have quite a bit of fun playing around with post-processing in this game. And the stuff I learned from post-processing in this game, I then applied to my other game, Drift the Dishes, where I went all out with the post-processing, and it was a lot of fun playing around with post-processing in that game. But I only really had the courage to go on a much bigger scale in that game because of what I learned while developing Pong Reloaded. So, anyway, that's pretty much it. If you want to play it, it's free. You can play it on the browser. I'll leave a link in the description. Let me know what you think. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next dev showcase. Thanks. Bye.